Hey guys, what's up? Power Stroke Jude here. I hope everyone's having a great night. Today I'm doing a follow-up to my code reader video that I did for Text Talking Shop, TTS, on our YouTube channel. I was asked by, I believe, Tony Tooltime or Tooltime Tony. I know there's two different guys, but one of them asked me if I could possibly, oops, sorry about that, give the definitions to what the live data PIDs are. So I told him sure, thinking it was going to be simple. And it's not that it's going to be super difficult, but there's just so many of them. I'm not going to read them. But what I did was I got a book, one of the 6.0 books that I use all the time. And this is going to be all the data that are the PIDs that are in for like the 6-liter diesel. There's going to be stuff that's not going to be in here. Like, I don't believe you're going to see anything like short-term fuel trim. Like if you see STFT or LTFT on a code reader, that's short-term fuel trim, long-term fuel trim. So that I'll tell you what those two are. There's going to be like other stuff that's not going to be in here, like Spark Advanced PIDs and stuff like that. But if you have any problems of that nature, just give a pop into this video and ask a question, put what it is, and I can tell you guys, I can give you the answer. No big deal. Any of us can, anyone from TTS can. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn this camera around and I'm going to really slowly go through it. I'm not going to read them. All I'm going to do is put them out and let you guys, oh, I keep blocking that darn camera. I'm going to let you guys read them, and you guys can pause if you guys want to see them. So and here we go. I'll read some of them, I suppose, but I think this is a good view. It's going to be a few pages of this. It tells you what all the different PIDs are, and I'll go slow a little bit, let you guys get them. And you can press pause at any time you want to get them. You see, some of them are pretty, like that one barrel_V, that's confusing. It says background barrel for boost too, but barrel, and that's what it's telling you. But barrel_V means barometric pressure, but they're measuring that in voltage. So if you see underscore V, the V stands for voltage. All right, I think you guys got all those. Let's go to the next page. B plus is easy. It's battery positive. Drive count, vehicle reference. So that's the voltage reference. Right there it's saying calibration voltage reference input, but it just means voltage reference. Sync is for your camshaft and crankshaft. Again, you can see it's telling you what they are. It's just making sure everything's there. FICM sync. Diesel owners who have a 6.0 most likely know what a FICM is. They probably paid somewhere between $500 and $900 for one at some point. Let's see what else are some of the other common ones that you guys might. Okay, here we go. EGR, valve position sensor underscore, that means voltage. The other one's percentage, because you can open it a certain percent, and you can command it open and close. So that's whenever you see PCT, that's a PID that you can command with the scan tool, and you can open it and close it to a certain percentage. So like just say you're trying to recreate a wide open throttle position. EGR valve position is going to be at a certain percentage, open or closed, and you can command it to where you want it to be, so that way you can see what the truck's doing at that time. So anything that says PCT is usually a parameter that you can control with the scan tool. Next page. Sorry, you guys, and I told you there's a lot of them. Yeah, the fan speed sensor. There's the fan speed sensor monitor. Basically, just monitoring to make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do. It tells you if it's on, if it's off, if it's high, if it's low. FICM main power. That's an important one again. On a FICM is the fuel injector control module. Inside of it is inverter that turns 12 volts, battery voltage, into 48 volts to fire these injectors. Yeah, man, that thing's powerful. Those injectors take a lot of voltage. And if you don't have, I think you need to stay above, well, I don't think you need, I don't know why I said I'm thinking you need. But if you see it dipping below 47 volts, it's starting to go at 45 is I think what the book says. Sometimes it'll run at like 38, 36. It just starts to run rough, but sometimes it won't start at all. But that's a very important one. And if there was any that I skipped through that you wanted a idea as to what they meant, or like if I went too fast and you didn't see it, I can come back again. ICP and Ipr are very important. ICP is injector control pressure on a diesel. You need 500 pounds of injector control pressure to start. IPR is an injection pressure regulator, and that, like, just say you have a leak in your high pressure oil system, the IPR tries to close so it can create pressure, so it can basically correct that leak. Sometimes it can, sometimes it can't. Mass airflow and voltage. There you go. MGP, manifold gauge pressure. MGP, manifold gauge pressure. That's also another important one that they're kind of, I don't know why. It's manifold gauge pressure. That's exactly what it is. But for all you guys who got your turbocharged diesels, that's what you want to know. That's what you also know as boost. MGP, that's your boost. Very important. Your misfire counts. Again, over here. Misfire counts. There's a bunch of them. Like I said, if I'm going too fast, come back and ask me to go through any of them. Yeah, this is going to be kind of a silly video if you ask me. I'm just showing pages in a book. But like I said, man, I don't think I could read every single one of these. DTC count. Everyone thinks, oh, what's a DTC count? That's stupid. You just go through the sometimes it'll say there's 4 DTCs. Like if you use a generic code reader, like I think in my video I said they were basically the same. I wasn't saying that the intake air temperature sensor and the mass airflow sensor were the same codes. What I was saying was the two codes that I got were basically the same as the next two, because it shows the factory code, and then if it didn't have the factory code, that's also a generic code for most vehicles, so it shows them again. Transmission control switch. These are all BGT, your variable geometry turbocharger. That's telling you if there's a fault or not. The duty cycle of the turbocharger. The duty cycle is another thing that's similar to the percentage. You can control the duty cycle to where you want it to be on any of these vehicles, on any of those PIDs as well, usually. So yeah, this is just can you imagine looking at an IDS or a scan tool, and you want to, because the little code reader that I showed you had data. Now with all these PIDs, for different faults that I see on these trucks, there's different PIDs that I got to bring up, and monitor, and they're all important. So imagine having a little grid, and all you're seeing is these numbers, right? These letters, and you just got to pick all the right ones so you can monitor your data. It's crazy. EGR. What else we got here? All basic stuff. You guys, like I said, if there's anything you guys want to know, just put it in the comment for this video. Someone from TTS will get back to it. And what I'm going to start telling the guys is we got to start doing is, if we're part of a video, like if I do this video, I'm going to answer questions. I'm going to go in there, like and thumbs up the question that you guys put from the TTS page. But I'm going to go to my channel, and I'm going to go back and answer the question. That way who's the one answering the question. And I'm going to suggest to all the guys that they do that too, and gals, all the dudes. I already told Jamie and May, sorry, I call everyone dude. I always call people dude. They were both like, oh, I don't give a crap. I'm used to dude. Everyone uses the word dude, but that's my word. So we're almost done now. This is the last page. I can't believe this is a 10-minute video. But anyways, we're on that's where it goes to. And like I said, this is all for a diesel. So anything, like I said, I don't think, turn it back around. We did not see like short-term fuel trim. I know that long-term fuel trim. Those are the two that come to mind right away. But But anyways, anything that has to do with gas wasn't in that. If you guys want a more descriptive or more PIDs to go through, I suppose I can find somewhere where I can give you all the PIDs that you see in a gasoline vehicle as well. But just say you get a PID, and most of you guys probably driving gasoline vehicles. If you guys ever get a PID that you don't understand, refer back to this video, put in the comment section, and I'll see it, and I'll go back and I'll answer it, and I'll tell you what that PID is. Promise. I won't. Test me on it. All right. Hope you like this video. It was way longer than I thought. It was longer than my code reader video. Oh my God. But please like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell. TTS on Instagram, Text Talking Shop on YouTube, Power Stroke Jude, out.